Welcome to the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, which is the location for today's race. The cars are out on the grid, so let's join the action down on the track. We're a long way above sea level here in Mexico today, which could pose some cooling issues for the cars as they make their way around this 2.6-mile lap. 17 corners with top speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and watch out for potential overtaking into turns 1 and 4. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Formula 4 Racing. I'm your host, Simi Skate. With me, as always, is the trusty Steed. Hello there, Housey. How are you, my friend?
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the viewers, wherever you are in the world, tuning in for this penultimate round of Formula 4 Racing.
Absolutely, Housey, and the championship is hot in this one. I'll tell you what, we've got to congratulate, of course, Blue Dog, who took out the Pot 3 championship last week for Team Cat. And, well, stunning season by him on all facets of the season, of course. He did make one Q3 there, Housey, and, well, everyone does know about it, of course. But, of course, Pot 1, Pot 2, and Pot 4 in this side of the division. Obviously yet to be decided, and of course the overall championship yet to be decided. It's come down to 2 in those 2, and it is between Rip the Beans and I speak of other than Tabbed. And yes, looking forward to seeing these final 2 rounds to see how these boys are going to play this one out. Sandeezy first out on track on the inters, of course, and we're not going to worry about that. Milligains will be next. Yes, the Texaco lad, and he's going to get us underway here, Housey. While we're sort of setting ourselves up, we'll stay with Millie, of course, but we're going to go through some track stats here, folks. The Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. It is a 4.304 kilometre circuit, or a 2.674 mile circuit. It is a motorsport track in Mexico City, of course, named after the racing drivers Ricardo and Pedro Rodriguez. This circuit got its name shortly after when it opened as the Ricardo Rodriguez circuit. Died in practice in a non-championship race in 1962. And, well, his brother followed suit, unfortunately, 9 years later. Nevertheless, the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, which is happily named today, of course. The race was dropped from the calendar in 1970 due to dreadful crowd problems at the circuit. It returned in 1986. The banked 180-degree corner back then, folks. There was no such thing as the stadium section there, Housey. And I know you are well aware of this. That did not come until much later on when they done a hell of a lot of work, and that was released in 1992. It held its first race back at this circuit for 23 years. Would you believe that? 23 years. And, well, there you go. So, which was replaced by a slow series of corners, yes, which what we see now, which is exactly where Crazy Kiwi is. Beautiful segue into the stadium section. So this was a 180-degree corner back in the day there, folks. The lap, excuse me, the fastest lap around here is a 1 minute 14.759. That was done by Daniel Ricciardo in the Red Bull back in 2018. The maximum speeds around here, in the real thing, of course, you will reach speeds of approximately 349 kilometers per hour. You're at full throttle, 45% of the lap around here, folks. And, well, there's a bit of traffic on track. Tystar trying to get himself underway. Got a lovely tow there by some reserve. I don't know who that was. The longest flat-out section, of course, the straight, that mammoth straight, from the start-finish line all the way down to turn 1 is 1.2 kilometres. You'll go through 52 gear changes per lap around here. You'll burn about 1.4 kilos of fuel per lap, and for every extra lap of fuel you'll carry, you'll lose 0.05 of a second. The pit lane time loss around here is between 16 and 19 seconds. So, well, there you go, Housey. We've got some trivia out there, folks. For people out there in the Twitch land, I do apologise, I haven't sort of shut up. But anyway, who has the most constructors wins at this circuit? There you go, folks. I'll give you a shot at it too, Housey, but we'll let the viewers have a bit of a go a little bit later on. Just to repeat myself, yes, who has the most constructors wins at this circuit? And who is it? Can you name it? No Google. No Google. Let's see how quick these responses come in here, Housey.
Yep, we'll give him a little bit. Let's give him some time. I get bedded into this one. Pick up some of the drivers here, obviously, as you said, early doors, Q1. Nice weather at the moment. Obviously, no updates for the moment, but looking like it'll be a dry day. Obviously, Mexico don't often see too much rain, so I expect it to stay dry. But we'll see. Anything can happen.
Well, it usually does here, Housey. Of course, this track is altitude plus, and well, the air is thin here, Housey. And well, I mean, here is Smakinda. We do welcome back Smakinda in reserve capacity at the moment, of course. Yes, he had a bit of a hiatus, but he's back here at Mexico, Housey. Looking forward to seeing how he gets on. He is in Sector 1 at the moment, well, at the start of Sector 2, I should say. Who is furthest along? I dare say it might be Crazy Kiwi here, mate.
Yeah, I was just trying to pick that up myself. It is Kiwi, yes.
No, Callum, you are wrong. It is not Ferrari.
First guess on the board then. First one gone.
Oh, we've lost Chasey. We've lost Chasey. Chasey's out. Chasey is out. Yes, he is. There you go. The dreaded S section. The dreaded S section here. How's he in Sector 2? And where is he? Where is he? Should be up on the... There he is there. Wowee. And all that threw Johnny M4 off a little bit. Didn't expect him to be at that part of the track. But Johnny M4 navigating that beautifully. Macedonian getting himself underway, of course. Where is the bot? Yeah, in Sector 2. So we'll stay with Smakinda here, mate. He's about to cross the line.
Yeah, he's not. He's going to box. I was about to say.
You go. He certainly is.
He has a terrible understeer. I don't know. I was trying to catch whether he knocked his wing, but he was looking like he was struggling. So Brad Tay about to go again, I think.
Tell you what, Housey, look at the traffic out there at the moment. Oh, no, no, no. Who's that? Who's that? Texaco, very slow through the S's. Oh, it's almost stopped. Have we lost another one?
It's Bopton.
It is the Bop. Come on, Bopton. Get yourself underway. Looks like he's still moving. The car is that black dot. He's moving very slowly, Housey. Yeah, but here comes Dino. I'll tell you what, Dino has impressed the last few weeks, Housey. His pace has picked right up. And it's great to see it. 16.6, P5 for now, as we'll flick down to Millie. And, well, there he is there in Sector 1. Who is furthest along, mate?
I think one of the Texacos is Ty Star. Just got again. He's just crossed the line as we speak. Went up to P6, did Ty Star. I think Macedonian, yeah, he's just pulled up before the line, Macedonian. So we've got one of the reserves. Who is that? It's S5 starting a lap. Bopton then will close his lap, but obviously he had that mistake, so we're not worried about Bopton for a minute. So I think it's Brad Tay.
Brad Tay going to have a go
again. Up. Yeah, he was up a little bit, so...
Well, let's have a look at him. Let's have a look at him here, Housey. The last quarter, and he's done that magnificently. Oh, he's put it down. Yes, a 15.6. Oh, I tell you what, Housey. Big congratulations to, it must be said, to this side of the division, to Team Cat, taking out the Constructors title, of course, and doing it with a few rounds to spare. We've got Junior in the chat, and well, no one has answered it yet, Housey. Who has the most Constructors wins at this circuit? And it is not Ferrari. Come on, folks. Get your votes in. Well, get your answers in, of course. And, well, you have to think back to yesteryear, Housey. I'll give you lovely people out there a good hint. It starts with L. There you go. There's your hint.
There's a hint. The Bean's about to cross the line again. He does. Up into third, Beans.
Well, we've got a new follower there, Housey. And Ligma. Well, there's a lot of numbers there, but thank you very much for following. This is Formula 4 Racing, the Aussie division. We are at Mexico, the penultimate round, and the battles here are fierce. Milligain's out there on track as well there, Housey. Yet to set a time. Still plenty of time left in this session. 8.5 minutes to be exact. Tabbed is invalidated, so I'm going to stick with Millie here. Yet to set a lap, as I did touch on. Oh, flirting with track limits is one of the oily boys. And yes, Milligains, I'll tell you what, Housey, his pace has picked up as well. Just got to get that stuff happening during the race. But I'll tell you what, he's impressed big time. Ever since Italy, I reckon. And he's about to take the line now, and it's a 15.6 P4 for now, mate.
Yep. Definitely. I'd take going again, even though he's miles down. So he's had a bit of a charge lap, so I'd take going again there. Or just starting another lap. So one of the Cadburys, it's 2.5, just exiting the final corner, takes the line, doesn't improve on his time, stays P2. Blue Dog coming in. One of these cats had a bit of trouble in that middle sector. I did spot that on the track map, so Beans has gone quicker though.
Whoa! Smakinda's hit the wall! Oh, how did he keep his wheels? How did he keep his wheels? I'll tell you what, I don't know about that. There you go. He's lost his front wing. He'll have to go again. And, well, Tabbed getting himself underway. Scotty out there on track as well there, Housey. A little bit further along, and of course, we welcome Broken Reptile. Broken Reptile is the newest kid on the block in this division. There he is there, just getting out of the way of everybody else, doing a stellar job. And I think he might think there he is there, Scotty on a lap. And great stuff from you there, Broken Reptile. That's what we love to see. And, well, we're going to give him a lap there, Housey, as we do all the debutants. But looking forward to this one. Now, Housey. I have to do it, mate. I have to do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Not now.
Not now?
Not now. Not now.
When do you want to
Come
do
on.
it, Housey?
I told you last week,
Ah, yes.
behind the scenes. If that's what you're talking about, then
Yeah, well,
not now.
I mean, you know what I'm talking
That's not
about.
doing
Okay, we'll keep them all hanging for a little bit longer there, folks. And we'll get all emotional a bit later on the last round of the year, of course. Well, the year of the season.
it. Scotty,
And yeah, certainly is Scotty as Housey's very quick to change the subject with a 1 minute 15.5. And there you go. So Tabs will be next. Tabs crosses the line of 4:29. Woof. I'll tell you what here, Sandees is about to take the line now, and yes, there you go, a 15-1 from him. That is well and truly safe. Yeah, we're going to stay with Broken Reptile. Yeah, might as well, mate. Broken Reptile, the newest kid on the block. And, well, he joined through the stream, yes. He did message. We did tell the boys and the girls out there to add the PSN account. That's what he did. He's here. And, well, he is in other leagues, though, there, Housey. And I do know what he's all about. Darkness Abyss retiring in the garage. P9 with a 15.7. Well and truly safe. And, well, Broken Reptile out on track at the moment. Sector 2, a little bit of traffic in front of him. Not too sure who that is at the moment. He's a little bit too far away to pick that one up. But he's looking pretty good for his first time run here, Housey.
It's Beans, and he's just messed his lap up, Beans, so that cat's going to get out of his way in a minute. So he should have a clear run through Sector 3. A lot of invalidations going on as I'm flicking through these drivers on my screen.
Oh, it is track characteristics, though, there, Housey. Yes, Sector 2 is an absolute doozy, and, well, I dare say we have seen a lot of invalidated laps, and I dare say that's going to transpire through the race as that Rip the Beans takes the bollard. You've seen it rolling across the track, but here comes Broken Reptile with a 16.1 and throws himself up in a 10th place.
Yep, not too bad for the opening lap for the lad, so good. Good job for him. I'm just making a jot, sorry, in the Bible here. I've got a feeling, and I'm not too sure, we might have to confirm this later, but I'm just thinking penalties. I'm just trying to think penalties away for, obviously, race time, but I am sure Smakinda,
yes,
even though he's in reserve, I'm sure he's still got a 10
yes, he does.
penalty.
You can see that.
I'm sure. Miller Gaines?
No, Miller Gaines.
Miller Gaines has still got a 5.
No, he served his last. Yeah, he served his last week. Served his at Canada. So he raced Canada, and so that's all done and dusted. And yeah, it'd just be Smakinda. If you look in the reserves license points there, Housey, of course, he was a full-time driver, but here comes 2.5. Oh, invalidated. Oh, Jesus.
Macedonia behind him, going a little bit quicker. Improves on his time, but can't improve on his place.
I reckon these boys are just doing some practice laps here, Housey.
We've got the bottom 5 all on outlaps here, or pretty much, apart from obviously Chasey and Smakinda. So where's Smakinda? Smakinda on 1 at the moment. He's just started 1. Johnny on 4 just starting 1, and then the rest of the boys all on outlaps for a moment. So we're going to get hive of activity in the last couple of minutes for the drop zone anyway. Bopton just about safe at the moment. Still in the pits. Is he going to chance it, or is he going to come back out, Bopton? We'll keep an eye on that one in a minute. Smakinda, here we go. Smakinda then through the tail end of the, or just into the middle sector.
I'll tell you what, you said massive snap. I'll tell you what, you wouldn't want to have a snap like that through here, Housey. Otherwise, it is curtains. He's navigated that beautifully. You tell you what, he's on it at the moment, apart from that little bit of a snap that we just seen just before. Smakinda, what's he got in that second sector? 57.4. So, well, he just got to set this lap, Housey. There's 3 minutes remaining. And, yeah, well, he's the only one out there that hasn't set one. Johnny M4 hasn't set a representative time yet either.
Yeah,
and there you go, Wax. Smakinda is invalidated right at the very end. Will that make his next lap red? Let's just have a look. Let's just have a look. No, he's not. He's got the fuel. He can go again.
Yep, so it's Johnny M4 then. He's about to take the line now. I've got him over up to 12th then. A 16.2 for Johnny M4. Then we need to find whether it's Ty-Star, Suicide 5 or Dino who's furthest along.
It is Suicide 5 at the moment. Going through the second sector, he's nearly 8 tenths up on his previous best there, Housey. So this time here, if he just sets this lap, he will be well and truly safe, of course. Mr. Altitude is back. And, well, he's put his hand up for next season as well, Housey, of course. Family commitments made him step away from this season. But there he is there with a 16.0 P11. Great start from him. And Ty-Star will be next. Yes, thank you very much,
Down
Housey.
there, I think. He's got to have a phenomenal last sector. He's struggled a little bit here. I don't expect him to really improve, Ty-Star. He might prove me wrong. Dino also behind him then.
Yes! Sorry there, Housey, but Junior, finally, someone answered it. Spot on, Junior, and that was a Google for sure. And I'll get to the next question. Here's the next question, folks. Of course, I think it's Q1. It's all about survival, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But the most driver wins here. Okay, there is, well, I'm not going to give you any clues. There is 2 of them, and that's all I'm going to say. And there you go.
Okay, so there's 2 options for that one.
Yes.
Bopton on a lap here at the moment. It's just coming into the stadium section as we speak.
Oh, he's very close to his previous. He's very close.
He needs a great exit.
No, Junior, you are wrong. That is not the answer on either one of them. Not one of them. It is not Sebastian. It is not Lewis. Oh, Dino's around! Dino's, how did he keep his wheels? Oh, I'll tell you what, he's around. Dino just caught the end of that. Oh, jeez, I didn't even have my finger ready on the replay button. I do apologise, folks. But that was, wow, Dino is around. That might be him done. As Ty-Star's got the fuel to set this lap here, Housey. He's getting himself underway yet again. Crazy Kiwi in the wall too. Oh, dearie me, what's going on with Kiwi?
Done.
Oh, there he is there. You'll have to box. That's his session done in P16.
Oh, Bopton's invalidated. I think that's him done too. Dino, obviously, he is done. So Ty-Star. Ooh, Ty-Star could be the only one here. Oh. A little bit up as well, just picking up Ty-Star. Coming to the end of that first sector, starting the second sector. Into these fast, tricky middle sector here. The left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Yeah, it's left, right, yeah. You're absolutely there, Housey. As Ty-Star's really the only one here that can really make a dent here. Unless, well, no, Bopton's been validated. That's it. It's only Ty-Star. He's up on his previous best, but it's not enough at the moment, Housey. He needs a monumental third sector. And can I phone a friend, Junior? Oh, you can phone whoever you like there, mate. Yes, you can. You can phone a friend. But yes, who has the most wins here as a driver? There is 2 of them. And, well, yeah, there is 2 of them. And there's only one of them that is a current driver. And Ty-Star sets a 16.6. P19, Housey. He is done. That is Q1 done. We've lost Kiwi, Bopton, Dino, Ty-Star, and Chasey Dane.
Yeah, big news, actually, that. Chasey Dane.
Chasey Dane. Well, I do know he hasn't had much time to spend on this track this week, especially. And, well, let's just see how he fares. The race is long, of course, but tabbed on top there. There you go, by half a tenth over Milliganes. What a lap from Milliganes. There you go. I did say his pace has improved, and there it is for everyone to see. Absolutely stunning stuff from him. But there you go, the drop zone. Crazy Kiwi, Bopton, Dino, Ty-Star, and Chasey Dane out. And, well, let's just roll these championship tables up here just briefly, folks, while we've got you. And there it is there. Well, hang on a minute. We'll just wait for this beautiful segue. Wait for it to all roll over while this countdown clock ticks down. And of course, it brings up the calendar next. But that's okay. We're going to show you guys exactly what is happening out there in the battles at the moment. And there it is. Look at that. Rip the Beans on top, followed by Tabbed. But let's have a look at the all-important pot tables. And look how close it is, folks. Pot 2, Pot 4, and Pot 1 still yet to be decided. And, well, this is the penultimate round. Looking forward to this one. Back to live screens now, Housey.
Yep. Let's get through into this YouTube session.
I was going to say, even though we're only looking at the pit lane, but I mean, at least we're back to live screens.
Yeah. Well, it's live in the pit lane.
Live in the pit lane. Where's Ted? We need Ted. Where's someone with shorts? Get Ted. We got to get a Ted. We got to get a Ted, mate.
Yeah. We need a sandal wearer. Definitely not me, I'm afraid.
That's exactly right.
So yes, obviously, just speaking about the pots there, let's just speak about the pots a little bit more then, shall we? Whilst we're looking at these live pictures of the pit lane, as we've got one of the reserves coming out. No, I'd made a few notes. Obviously, the battle for pot 1 still up in the air, obviously between Tabbed and Beans. Obviously, battle for the drivers between those two as well. Battle between 2-5 and Fury, to be fair, for pot 2. 2-5 ahead on that one by 19 points. Fury 19 points back, but Fury's been closing lately. He has been on it the last few rounds, so I expect that one hopefully to go to the wire. But that's the battle for the pot 2 lead anyway. Well, we got pot 3. Obviously, pot 3. Yeah, Blue Dog has taken that one. Pot 4. Obviously, Chasey looking really good at the moment. He's got one hand on it, I would say. Depending on what he's doing next week, though, because I had heard a story that he might miss the last round. So,
yes, that is true.
It could. I mean, it'd have to be a very, very long shot for him to lose it, but it is still mathematically possible for him to lose it. But I think Chasey will probably end up taking that one, is my personal opinion.
Well, I think so too, mate. I mean, you'd have to be a... you'd almost have to be insane to bet against him, wouldn't you? I mean, Brad Tay's no slouch, mate. He's got... Yeah.
He's not, but he's 36 points. I mean, he's got to have 2 stunners, which is possible for Brad Tay, but Chasey's got to have 2 real bad ones as well.
Look at Joftas and his jokes. Oh, I do apologise, Housey. The theme of tonight's race, what do you call a Mexican short person? A paragraph.
Short person.
Because he's not full essay. Oh, that's Joftas. Joftas, yes, I mean, we've heard your call. I am sharing my screen in the commentary box. You too, Housey, if you want to check out, not in Twitter time, in Twitch time, in real time, I am sharing my screen in the commentary box. And yeah, you can check that one out. Joftas, oh, 2-5. Oh, a bit loosey-goosey. There he is there. Oh, Jesus, that would have cost him a bit of time, of course. A lot of time to go yet. Where was that there, Housey? That was turn 5. Got a bit loose. And yeah, you can do jokes too there, Suicide 5. As I do believe it is 2-5 furthest along here, is he? No, it might not be.
Scotty was, but he's just invalidated.
So it will be Macedonian.
Yes, then 2-5. Masso is clean still at the moment. Which he is, so 2 Cadbury's boys then.
Oh.
2-5's back out of this one.
I'll tell you what, Masso was lucky to hold on to that one. Oh, as he's all loose.
Scotty's out. Scotty's out. Last corner.
There he is there. There he is there. Oh no, Scotty's done. As Macedonian says an 18-4. These are all banker laps, Housey. It is the silly session, of course, as 2-5 sets a, there you go, a 19-6. Who is next? I reckon it might be Brad Tay. There he is there, invalidated, unfortunately. Johnny M4 behind him on an out lap. And behind him is Smakinder, of course. Might as well flick up to Smakinder, see how he's going. Ah, he's invalidated as well. I'll tell you what, Housey, Sector 2. It is going to catch a few people out in both divisions, I reckon, mate. It is track limits galore. It is very, very similar to USA. Very, very similar to, yeah, well, there you go, USA. That's probably a prime example, especially through the S section through there. You can get so greedy. And, well, some people, well, reining that greed in more than others, of course. McKinder about to, well, he's going to take the line, or he might go in the pit lane. We might stay with Brad Tay here. He's out there, yet to set a time, purple in the first sector, Housey.
Yep. Pick him up then. See what he's got. Needs 2 really good rounds if he really wants to put pressure on Chasey for that pot 4. Where is he in the table? Let me just double check his 9th. Yeah, because he's in this massive battle. To be fair, I mean, we talk about these battles for the top of the table between Beans and Tab, but as I said, 2-5 and Fury in a battle with each other, probably over 3rd in the championship and over pot 2. And then from 5th down to 9th, which is Chasey, Blue Dog, Kiwi, Macedonian, and Brad Tate. They are definitely still in a bit of a ring-a-ding-ding in terms of those driver positions. Obviously, pretty much similar driving between quite a lot of them, to be fair, in their driving styles. Very consistent, most of them. So there's still battle to play for there.
And Drofta's just confirming what you said there, Housey. No full-time driver carrying license points at this time, but Smakinda is, and if he takes the flag, 10 seconds will be added to his finishing time, of course. Xerxes in the chat as well. How are you, mate? Of course, working flat out these days is the graphics guide, but pot 3 wasn't even a competition. Xerxes. Xerxes. It's okay, mate. But all the rest of the pots are, and the Drivers' Championship absolutely is. Where, well, I mean, your side of the division was won how many months ago?
About round 1, wasn't it?
Stab has, well, invalidated, unfortunately. And Mr. Fury Strat makes an appearance out here in Q2. We have got the boys out there on the mediums. Have a look at them all. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 soft runners at the moment. Well, they've selected the softs. And interesting to see how this one plays out, of course. This is the session, which whatever tyre you set your fastest lap on and you make it through this session is the tyre you will start this race on. So these boys know that. Johnny and 4. Fury is getting himself underway. Might as well stay with Fury here, Housey.
Broken Reptile, I think. No, there's a long. Yeah, he's just started a lap, mate. He's just coming to the end of Sector 1 for the boys.
Well,
yeah,
I mean...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do we even acknowledge that comment there from Turks? I mean, Blue Dog just wants a star. That's exactly right. Well, I mean, you can go that direction in the stats there, Xerxes. But in the division I look after, no freaking chance, mate. And there you go. Broken Reptile purpling that second sector as well, mate. And doing a great job at the moment. Must be set on debut, albeit the race hasn't started, folks. Only early stages of Q2, but so far so good. Every time I flick to him, his lines are great. He's picking up the throttle very well. And he's about, whoa, as I touch on that, a bit squirmish. Sets a 16.9 on the medium to get himself underway.
Tabs in, just coming into the baseball stadium section now. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him. Might be compromised here a little bit, to be fair.
Oh,
just taking his eye away from it.
15-7, not bad at all. Darkness Abyss will be next to take the line. I did miss Fury's time. I do apologise, Fury.
15-7-2.
There you go. So Darkness pulling
mirroring
right
Tab ready. Yep, Smakinda's invalidated then. So, who's the reserve? That's Broken Reptile again. So Cadbury's boys then. I think Macedonian on another one here. And 2-5. 2-5 up on his time here. He's the first of the Cadbury's. Just coming through Sector 2 now, or just into Sector 2 now.
Oh, and there it is there. Another one.
There it is.
Another one, Housey. We're going to see a lot of this, mate. We are going to see a lot of this. As Sandeezy navigating this, flirting with track limits, and tried to get a bit of a sneaky toe, but was not enough. He's purpled that second sector, Housey, doing a stunning job every time he's jumped in the lobby, has Sandeezy. Let's just see what he's got in the bag, of course. Looking to start this one on the medium, Housey. There is 6 minutes remaining in this session, folks. Oh. Very loose coming out of it. I'll tell you what, is he lagging or what? There's a bit of bouncing there. I'm not too sure what was going on there, Sandeezy. But yeah, lagging a little bit there, my friend. As Brad Tate out on track and he's tackling that treacherous S section there, Housey. And for those folks at home, they are turn 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And all the drivers, I dare say the drivers that do not like this track are the drivers that do not like those sequence of corners. And everyone knows about them. Everyone is, well, very, very treacherous when they go through there. And, well, you can see who's got the confidence of the car under them and who has not. But Brad Tay sets a 16.7 to get himself underway in this Q2. Beansy getting himself underway. He's starting right about now. So we'll just flick down to see who else is out there. I think Brad Tay, well, he's on another one. And Mr. Fury Strat has invalidated, unfortunately, Smakinda in the pit lane. So it will be, excuse me.
I think, yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on 2.5. 2.5's furthest along here. Not really got the representative time on the board, and he's not going faster, so forget that one. Darkness actually had improved a second ago whilst we was talking of others, so Darkness up to P5. A good lap from Darkness, to be fair.
I'll tell you what, though, Housey. Brad Tay purpling that middle sector, so he's got some pace at the moment. I'll tell you what, Chasey Dane must be chewing his fingernails. Oh, Brad! He's on the limit. He's on the limit! Look at that! Oh, this will be good, Housey. This will be good. And, well, there you go. Nearly 3/10 up on his previous best. He is sending it. Brad Tate is sending it. And let's just see what he's got in the bag, of course. He wants to do better than Chasey. Chasey going to be starting this one towards the back. Brad Tate looking like he's going to survive Q2 into Q3. And let's just see what he does at the 16.2. P5, Housey. P5, mate.
He, mate, in Beans. Lots ahead of him in P5, so... Good luck from Beans as well there. Darkness in the box, and we've got one of the reserves. Who is that? It's S5 on an outlap. Blue Dog on an outlap. Who's the Rothmans coming into the stadium right about
That'd be
now?
Johnny M4, so it'd be 2.5.
Yeah, he's on an outlap.
It will be 2.5, mate. Oh, he's done it again. He's done it again. Oh, he's invalidated. Woof. I tell you what, though, mate, and also another one to watch for is 2.5 and Mr. Fury Strat. There is a hell of a battle happening there in the pot 2. And, well, 2.5's gone a little bit missing the last couple of races. And Fury has absolutely capitalised. There is 19 points between them, folks. And very, very interesting to see how that one plays out. As Suicide 5 purples that first sector, Housey. And, well, does like this track, I do know that. Let's just see what he's got, of course. Yet to set a time on the soft compound. So looking to be well and truly safe with this lap here, mate.
Yep, Macedonia improved slightly just a second ago. Getting tight around that tail end of that top 10 at the moment. Really is. S5 then. Through this middle section, he's going to come into the baseball stadium section. That lovely DJ booth on the right hand side there after the race. Crowd on podium celebrations in that stadium section. To be fair, it's one track I'd like to experience, that little podium celebration, because I think
hang on a minute.
Awesome.
Sorry, Housey, we've just lost Johnny M4. We have lost Johnny M4. Broken Reptiles just got blind. There he is there, into the stadium. Oh, no. And there you go. He is done. Milligane's on a lap as well. Wonder if that affected Milligane's. Not too sure, Housey. But he's about to set a lap anyway. On the soft compound is Millie. And let's just see what he's got in the kit. A 15.1 whack on top of the timing charts. And that will be well and truly safe, mate.
Yep. S5 did a decent lap there as well, just about the point. Johnny M4 decided to vacate the premises, so Suicide 5 into P5, a 115, 888. Bit of a Australian heartstrings there with the 888.
Yeah, well, there you go, Housey. Absolutely, mate. How good is it, folks, that my good pommy mate here right next to me knows all the stuff, and well, Housey knows about the 888 too. Mate, you impress me. I mean, how long have we been doing this together? Mate, every day, every week, does it? You never cease to amaze me, mate. Of course, unbelievable knowledge from your good self there, mate. But there he is there. The pot 3 champ about to take the line. What's he got? It's a 15.9 P7. P7, Housey, but that's
S5
two.
went faster.
But yeah, but that's 2 laps. These are the starting tyres. Just ease up, lads. Go back in the pit lane and rest those bad boys. Broken Reptile out on track. Looks very, very slow at the moment. Macedonian as well on track. up on his previous best at the end of the first sector.
Just, yeah. Macedonian as well, just while we're talking about Macedonian, Milligames goes fastest, but Macedonian, I reckon, is guaranteed to be third in pot 1. Not that it really makes any difference, but I think that one's done for third.
You're just going out on a limb there, House. You just
Yeah, I'm just going out on a... Yeah, I know.
Just slightly,
I mean,
mate.
to be fair, though, I mean, he just, from the start of the season, Macedonian, obviously, wasn't the
He had a
best of
shocking
starts.
start, didn't he?
From a guy we expected, you know, in all fairness, I'll put it out there that I expected a lot.
Yeah, I
from
expected a lot.
Macedonian this season.
I did too, mate. But he's come alive towards the end of the season, which is good. But a little bit too late, my friend. 2-5 out there on track. Oh, I tell you, I thought he was going. He's on the edge as well, Housey. This is it. He's 1.6 seconds up on his previous best. He lost all that time in that third sector, if you do recall. And, well, here he is there. Let's just see what he's got. Oof, he needs a good result here, Housey. He needs a good result.
There's Fury at the moment, 5th, so yeah. Darkness and Business teammate. Where does he go? There you go, second. 15.2, so that's okay. Can wipe the sweat off his brow. Pick up Darkness Abyss then. Teammate. Can Darkness get himself out of this drop zone? Yes, he does. Moves himself at the P7.
Macedonian's had an excursion off track. That's him done. That's him done. Can Broken Reptile make a difference, Housey? It is up to Broken Reptile. No, he cannot. 13th. 13th.
So Macedonia done. Brad Tay. Hang on a minute. Beans is right on the cusp here.
That's it. It's done.
Let me just notice that
no one can improve.
Wow. That was brave from Beans.
As we've got Fiery Hour, first time chatter. How many Twitch accounts does he have? I think he's chatted before. Maybe Fiery Hour. Maybe there wasn't that many underscores, but I'm very anyway. Welcome to the stream, boys. Yes, and Josh Gaming. Is that Black Moon's friend that joined ages ago in the server? I wonder if it is. And there you go. He's only finally followed. Channel, welcome, boys. Of course, you know what you're watching. You know where we are. And this is the penultimate round. We are at Mexico. And, well, plenty of battles ready to go here, folks. As we'll wait for this to all tick over, I'll bring the championship tables up while we are briefly waiting. Hopefully it's all very quickly. Hang on a second. We'll just get through this in a second. There you go. Milligains on top. 2-5, P2, Smakinda, P3, and Suicide 5, P4. So they will be starting on the softs. There will be 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers starting on the medium. And there you go, Housey. So, bit of a mixed bag there at the moment, mate. But I would, me personally, I would rather start on the medium, to be fair.
Well, both the championship leaders, Tabbed and Beans, going the same way this time. We have seen them do a little bit of a different strategy call between the two over the previous few rounds, but both going on the mediums here, so...
Well, there you go. The championship tables are up on screen now, and you can have a bit of a quick squiz for yourselves there at home, of course. There is the pots. That's what's happening at the moment, folks. And, well, I mean, it is very close. We are at Silverstone next week. And Fiery Hour, he's got about 7 accounts. Well. Well, there you go. You need more, mate. Go for another 7. Bugger it. Who cares? Just send it. Well, there you go. We'll get these telemetries up for everybody. And, well, I am predicting a dry race here, Housey. There's been no hints of weather. There was no different tyre strat calls, especially in Q1. Guys going out on a medium. There's very, very little of that as Sandeezy left the session. Oh, he was lagging. He was lagging. So, maybe, just maybe, he's having some connection issues at the moment.
Is it tabbed? It is tabbed. Tabbed first out. So these boys just gonna get on their outlaps here.
I'll send Sandeezy another invite. Where is
Couple
of
runs.
No, I can't. He's still in the. It says he's still in the lobby.
Yeah.
So if he is having connection issues, Sandeezy, you might need to do a bit of a hard reset, mate, which is a pain in the ass considering you're in Q3, my friend. Probably the quicker you do that, the better it will be. But, well, there you go. Stuck in the pit lane. And if we were to believe that Sandeezy has left the session, he is struggling with some connection issues. There is a reserve livery moving very, very slowly out of that pit lane. And who is that? That might be Smakinda, or is it Suicide 5? Not too sure just yet.
It is S5. Was S5. So whilst who's further Tab's further round, wasn't he? Tab's further round. So Tab will be the first to go. Just a couple of little bits then. Let's have a quick recap whilst Tab just about to start his lap from last time. If anyone wasn't here, pole position went to the man we're watching, Tabbed. P1 went to Beans, P2 to Tabbed, P3 to Fury. Driver of the day to Macedonia last time out. Fastest lap to 2.5. Most places gained was Tyler and M4 last week. Most pits was Blue Dog. Most positions lost was 2.5. And actually, not a great round for Blue Dog last week. Seeing as Zerx has given me crap in the chat, I'll put the Blue Dog down for a bit because
Here we go.
it was
Gloves are off.
most pit stops for Blue Dog last time, and it was also, and this is a negative stat, but it's actually very impressive still, is the first time he lost positions in a race last time out.
Well.
But guess who still hasn't lost any? You can have a guess, can't you? Think Blue Dog, think Brad Tate. Exactly that. Brad Tate still yet to lose any places, so cracking stat there for him.
I'll tell you what though, Housey, that just explained B1 and B2 absolutely mirroring each other. As we've lost Darkness. Darkness is out. Darkness is out. Darkness is out. Who's near him? Who is near him? Milligains is near him. And there he is there. Oh, in the wall through that S section, Housey. It is going to claim a few. It is definitely going to claim a few. And, well, there you go. Absolutely claiming Darkness. Fury has invalidated. Suicide 5, I think, is the only one out there on a current valid lap.
No. Yes, he might be, actually. Sorry,
and he's just invalidated. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. So we'll stay with the leaders at the moment. Tab got his lap underway with a 14.8 as Sandeezy has just joined. And there you go. He can take position in this Q3 session. Milligain's out there at the moment in, well, yet to set a lap as well. Did lose Darkness early doors. And I think Smakinda might have cooked his soft, so he's only got one set, I do believe. So he might be sitting in the garage waiting for that right time, Housey, to fire up and get his session underway.
Yep, so Beans is validating his first lap as well. So Beans is obviously furthest along here on the second lap, but his first one, well, not his first one, but it's going to be his first one. Oh, that was close. Beans through the fast S's in the middle sector. Close to invalidation. He's got a lot of understeer, to be fair. Beansy there coming into the stadium section. Not perfect for Beans here in his hunt for pole against Tabbed. Obviously, Tab taking 11 poles so far this season. Locking that stat in. Goes second then. Is that Blue? No, it's Fury. Fury boxing then, so he's just going to go for a fresh set. Is
so that will be Milligains.
Yeah, Milligains.
In the box as well. Well, there you go.
2.5 then. 2.5, is he going to send it? Yes, he is. 2.5 is going to take the flag. 2.5 then into third, a 15.2. And then it's the reserve of S5. Through the baseball section now. Managed to keep it clean so far. I think it's Blue behind him here.
Oh, let's just see what Suicide 5's got. A 15.6 as we'll flick down to Blue Dog. It certainly is there, Housey. Last corner negotiated right about now. What's he got? Turn 17, done and dusted. 16-0, 16-0. As Sandeezy is back in the session on an outlap and got his connection all sorted. Let's hope so anyway. I dare say we're going to see some boys put this in the pit lane. It looks like S5 is still sending it here, Housey. Absolutely it does. Let's just see where he is at the end of this first sector. And, well, no, he's a lot slower than his previous best. 2.5 out there as well. Looks like he's going
Beans
quick.
is going to send it again. Beans is this is going to be close.
Oh, Beansy! Woof. A 14.7. A 14.7 from our championship leader. And I reckon Tab's sitting in the garage looking at that timing screen going, oh, all right, game on. I don't think he was expecting that. I don't think he was expecting that at all. As 2-5 throws that one in the pit lane. I dare say we're going to see a lot of pit lane action. Sam Deasy, the only one out there at the moment on a valid lap. Well, a representative one anyway. Purpling the first, purpling the second. And, well, Blue Dog retiring from the session. Blue Dog's out. Blue Dog is out. He's gone through the S's. We're on board with Sam Deasy. There he's there. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Jesus. Yeah. So he's got it loose on the curb. Lit the rear end up and whack. There he is there.
That is not a nice place.
Yeah, that's no, not at all. Not at all. And Sam Deasy's seen that on the track map. And well, negotiating that spot on. Let's just see what Deasy's got. Of course, Fiery Hour with, well, we'll call him 7 accounts from now on, is predicting Deasy for pole. So 7 accounts reckons Deasy for pole. And there you go, Deasy whack, 14.5. He has got some paces, Deasy. And yes, absolutely doing a stellar job everywhere at the moment, it must be said from him. And well, very, very good to see, of course. Milligane's prepping his car, one of the oily boys out there on track.
He'll be the next to start this time here, Milligane's. I think the rest of the lads will be coming in for fresh boots. So it'll just be probably Milligane's with his track to himself, unless Deasy's going again. You have a look at quick flick to Deasy. No, Deasy's invalidated, so it's just going to be Milligane's. 2-5 just popped out the pits behind him on an out lap, but Milligane's the only one then on a valid lap here. I might as well have a look and ride with him. Down and into the heavy braking of turn 4, the end of sector 1. Start of this tricky sector 2. Got a little bit of understeer there going into 4.
I'll tell you what, Housey, that line coming out of there, that track limit line is so tight. You go just as anywhere near it, really. I mean, it usually does throw the track map red. Milligane's was just inside then, like just, it must have been millimetres. But nevertheless, it's still a green map. And a 55.9 at the end of that second sector. Oh, he's got it wrong. He's got it way wrong. What happened there?
Oh, hang on a minute. No, that's lag. Oh. He's back on the track now.
Milligane's is at McDonald's using Wi-Fi. And there you go.
Invalidated.
Invalidated. Ouch.
Ronald says, no, you don't, son.
Ronald's yanked the laptop and smashed it across his knuckles.
Yep. Ronald said, no, wait a minute. You're not part of the bun and the patty situation here. You could be the milkshake or something.
You can't get away with buying a 30-cent cone and sitting in there for 2 hours anymore. So that's 2-5. He's getting himself underway just nicely. Milligane's, I dare say, he's going to have another crack. He's he's leaving it late, isn't he, Housey? Look at the guys that haven't set a time here. Fury, Smakinda, Milligane's. Of course, we did lose Blue Dog and Darkness.
Yep, so Milligane's on another one here. Yeah, he's got a bit of lag still going on here. 2 cat boys behind him is obviously going to be Beans and Fury. Not sure which one is first out of the 2. Smakinda still in the box then, so as you said, I reckon he's maybe only got that one set, perhaps. Leaving it late though.
He certainly is, mate. He certainly is. I mean, going to have to come out very, very soon. I mean, an out lap will take you about a minute. There you go. Some action in the pit lane now, and there it is there. Milligane's finally gets the time on the board with a 15.0. And where is Smakinda? There he is there, leaving the pit lane.
5 on 1 here. Just exiting the final corner. He's up on his time. Can he challenge Milligane's? He does. Goes up into P4 with 15.020. So we've got Suicide 5 invalidated in the last sector now, as has Tabbed. I think Tabbed's just cruising, waiting for this last lap.
Yeah. Well, Fury's out there at the moment. Yet to set a time, of course, Housey. 28.4 at the end of the first sector. He's gone a little bit deep there, mate. He has gone a little bit deep, but no harm. Oh, flirting with track limits is Fury. And navigates that one very, very well. He's got a little bit of traffic in front of him. That is a Texaco. Not too sure. Is that Milligane's? It certainly is there, Housey. As, well, Mr. Fury Strat going through the S section. Well, he looks pretty confident through there, mate.
Yep. I'm just watching his teammate Beans a bit further back. Oh, Beans has got it wrong through that section. Beans, I don't think is going to improve on this one. Might just get to the line again. We'll have a look. 2.5's not improving on this one either.
A Fury with a 15.1. Sandeezy out there at the moment, very much level pegging his first sector time. Let's see where he is at the end of this second sector. And he is almost the same. Excuse me, that was Suicide 5. I do apologise. Suicide 5 out there on track. And can he beat a 15.6? He's currently P7 at the moment. And let's just see what he's got in the bag, of course. He does have a little bit more pace. I'm not too sure if he's lost time in this lap. There you go, a 15.5. Stays P7, does not improve, but improves his time as Smakinda, there you go, has invalidated. How much time is left, Housey? How much time is left?
Seconds, I think. I don't think Tab's got the fuel for another lap. I think Tab's done. Deezy's in the box now then, so I think it's just... Where's Fury? Fury still on one here. He hasn't got much battery though, Fury, coming to the end of the lap.
Well, he's up. Look how much he's up by, though. He's up by nearly 0.4 of a second, Housey. Holy moly, Fury is absolutely on one. And, well, 2.5, the guy he's battling is in P4, behind him on track at the moment. But let's just see what Fury's got in the bag. I reckon he's going to smash his previous best. He absolutely is. A 14.8 P4.
Beans could be close with Tab there over P2. I don't think he's quite got enough to get Deezy.
Hey, Tab! Rip the beat! And we've lost 2.5! We've lost 2.5! Out of the last corner! Where is he? Where is he? Or is he in that pit lane? Is he in the pit lane? No, there he is there!
He is in the pit lane, but he wasn't in the pit lane.
He's in the pit lane, but not in the pit lane.
He's not supposed to be.
Yeah, that's right. Suicide 5 is next here, Housey. Suicide 5! He's gone in the pit lane too. Jesus. Well, what a bit of a mixed bag session. What's going on there, boys? As Rip the Beans taking pole position. 7 accounts got it wrong, Housey. 7 accounts got it wrong. Beansy takes pole position.
Very fine margins, to be fair, in the end.
It was.
Beansy with a hell of a lap, to be fair. To be fair to him, the pressure was on, and he's pulled it out the bag. So, great lap from Beans, to be fair.
Well, I mean, look, I mean, I know it's not over, but that's what... Or should I say it? I'm not going to say it. I was going to say it. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not even going there. But that's what I'm trying to figure out a way to word it so I don't jinx him. It's qualifying. Who cares? It's not the race. That's what champions do, Housey. I'm just going to say it. Bugger it. Beansy, if you don't win it from here, I apologise, mate. But that's what champions do, mate. Under the pressure, they just keep their head, just plug about their business. And it must be said, look, I mean, I've known a lot of these boys for quite a long time. And must be said, with Rip the Beans, very, very impressive. Very, very impressive with Beansy. Yes, he's done a stellar job this season and last season as well, for that matter. But there you go, on top, pole position, and an extra point going to him. There you go, absolutely. Sandeezy P2, tabbed P3. Fury 4th and 2.5 5th. And I tell you what, that's the other battle there, Housey. That is one to watch. 2.5 and Fury going at it. Milligains and Suicide 5, of course. Blue Dog making his second Q3 appearance. As we've got a new follower. Whoa, how do you say that? Rifle. What, Rifle? Well, there you go. Welcome to the stream, my friend. This is Formula 4 Racing, the Aussie division, the penultimate round here at Mexico. You are follower number 294. Can we get to 300? Oof, I tell you what, it's absolutely... You're welcome, mate. Yes, Xerxes, or X in the chat there, is the creator of that one. There he is there in the chat. Thanks, mate. And that is Xerxes, our graphics god. And he is our graphics god. Yes, stay away. No, I'm joking. You're welcome, mate. Yes, he's well, he does stunning things. I'll give you another sneak peek. Here you go, Zerx. A bit of a self-promotion for you, mate. Here's a bit of what he does there too, mate. There is our pot championships. If you're still there, have a look at your screen. And there is the pot championships. That is the battles. And looking very, very good. Yes, the Cat Boys in the Australian division. The Australian team won this side of the division. And this is, well, I'll explain that in a little bit, mate. Just give us 1 second. And that is another one of his graphics. So there is our season calendar. Yes, we are at Mexico. we will be at Britain at the final round next week, of course. And there is our championship table as well. Back to live screens now, and we'll go through this running order. As Sandeezy, well, I'll tell you what, what's going on here? What is going on here? Hopefully his internet is all sorted. A little bit of a lag spike, I think. And no, no, they were not in-game graphics, my friend. And there you go. Rip the Beans on top of the timing charts. A great job from him in qualifying, of course. There is the tyres for everybody. Sandeezy, P2, tabbed P3. Mr. Fury Strat, P4, 2.5 as well on the soft compound. And look at that, Housey, P5 all the way through to P10 on the softs. Looking to make a great start here as Milligains has opted the same way. Suicide 5 in P7. Blue Dog, excuse me, P8. Darkness Abyss P9 and Smakinda on his return from a little bit of a hiatus back there in P10. Great job from him. Brad Tay in P11. The first of the free tyre choices, Housey. Medium is the way for the Brad. Got Macedonian out there on track as well on the medium. Broken Reptile on debut. P13 on the medium. Great to see him out there. Johnny M4 on the soft compound. Scotty, well, he made a bit of an error there in Q2 there, House. He lost him early doors, and he will start 15th. Crazy Kiwi going the longevity of the medium. Bopton in P17, excuse me, on the soft compound. Dino P18 on the soft as well. Tystar there in 19th, and Chasey Dane well out of position. And, well, there you go. That is it. And we'll get this one underway. Rifle, when we get a chance, mate, I'll explain how you do it. Just sit back and enjoy the first few laps. We'll wait for it to settle down, and I'll get back to exactly how we do it in a little bit, my friend, as we wait for this grid to form up here, Housey. And I'll tell you what, bold predictions, Housey. Who are you throwing out? Who do you think's going to win, mate?
To be fair, I mean, it could be anyone. I can't call it. The top six. To be fair, I mean they've all Fury's been good lately. 2.5, got some pace. Milligain's been showing some great pace, and DZ, we know how quick he is. Probably DZ, Fury, or 2.5.
Here we go. We've got 3, 4, 5 lights, Housey. They are holding, and they are go. Absolutely stunning stuff from Rip the Beans, but Sandeezy's not done yet. He's going to tuck in for a sneaky toe. Oh, I'll tell you what, look at Milligains. Milligains is side by side with Rip the Beans. Holy moly, look at that gaggle of cars, Housey. They're 4-5 wide going into turn 1. Bit of a wheel bang. Fury and Milligains touch. Fury and Milligains touch. Oh, dearie me. What has happened down the back?
S5 and Smakinda, both reserves, getting contacted with each other. Good start from Scotty.
Well, Milligains, there he is there. What happened to Milligains? He's lost his nose. And, oh, there you go, Housey. A bit anxious, I'll tell you what. That is Team Texaco. Rifle, the black team is Team Texaco. The yellow team is Team Cat. The purple team is Cadbury Racing. The black team, Team Texaco. The white team, Old Spice Racing, of course. And the blue team, Rothman's Racing, as Johnny M4 got it all wrong. And there he is there through the S's. Oh, I'll tell you what, he's got traffic. And that was Milligains. They've both got no nose. They both will need to stop. And that has hurt them big time. And there you go. We'll go back up to the top, Housey, because it's starting to spice up. 2.5 is all over Fury like a rash, and this is the pot 2 battle right here, folks. Only lap 2 of 36, mate.
Yeah, long way to go this one. So Scotty actually boxing. He had a great start, but he's boxing. Smakinda boxing too. Obviously, Milligains and M4, I would imagine, will be boxing when they get there. So yeah, Scotty is putting on a nose. Just double checking back there. Smakinda nose going on. Johnny M4 and Milligains will put on a nose. So they're going to need a safety car. Potentially a little bit later to bring them back into the race, whereas side by side at the moment, oh, those two, oh, who was that? Dino and Kiwi side by side out of turn 3, getting tangled up a little bit, their wheels there, so dropped a couple of places. Tystar saying, thank you very much, lads, you carry on.
Absolutely.
Tystar
doing a great job. Let's have a look at these position changes, early doors, of course, and there you are, Tystar up 7 places, Housey. Bopton up 7 places. What's going on, Housey? Talk to me, mate. Talk to me.
Fury 2.5. Fury 2.5. Jeez, that was brave by these two. They are
Fury's
absolutely
gone deep.
having a ring.
Fury's gone deep. 2-5's going to go around the outside. He's trying to make the most of this soft compound.
There's
Can
no room.
2-5
There's
get
no
it?
room.
This is it, folks.
These
This
tyres,
is it.
Tyres, though. So obviously Fury on the medium, 2-5 on the soft. So 2-5 got all the purchase in the world, but still can't get it done. They were side by side through those fast S's. I thought that was going to go horribly wrong. Fair play to them. They just about sorted it out. Fury not giving an inch.
Oh, look at Blue Dog. Blue Dog is all over Darkness Abyss, so have a look at this. Well, Blue Dog fired up today as well. Brad Tay in the pack as well. And Chasey Dane, he's about to make a move on Kiwi. He started dead last, Housey. And he knows he's got to keep an eye on Brad Tay.
Well,
and we've lost Smakinda. Smakinda's out. And that is the same. Oh, it's a VSC. Race neutralised.
Hang on a minute.
Race neutralised.
Oh, he's facing the wrong way through into the baseball stadium. That's a safety car all day long, surely. Might happen yet. We'll wait and see. Just the fact that the leaders aren't anywhere close. There'll be Jeff on the radio. Don't worry, boys. There's no plan for a safety car.
Yeah, the same.
Oh,
Have you ever caught that?
Car on track? Yes.
It's a cat. It's a cat, Housey. It's a cat. Anyway, yes, Rifle, thank you very much, mate. Okay, so a bit of a chance to explain this one. Well, hopefully, anyway. I'll get cracking. Okay, we do it a bit differently here, folks. We've got a pot-based system. Pot 1 being the quickest, pot 4 being not the quickest. There are 20 drivers. 5 go into each pot. They all go into a random draw. They all get picked randomly. Each team gets 1 from each pot to balance the teams, of course. They all go into the server. Same with the European counterparts. They all create the team name, the team livery, the colours, everything you want regarding the team. They even do, some of them even have done the uniform as well and the helmets. And they all go into the server and, well, that's their team. That's what they fight for all season long. This is Team Cadbury is what we're looking at, and that is 2-5, and we are green. We are back to green.
Yep.
And Mr. Fury Strat is a Cat F1 driver, and that is the livery there. Tabbed is a Pot 1 Texaco driver, and there he is there. And that is the Texaco livery, of course, as we'll flick down to Dino, because Dino is the lead Old Spice driver at the moment. And that is the Old Spice livery. That's what they created. And, of course, Crazy Kiwi, the Rothmans driver, of course. There he is there, Crazy Kiwi.
The reserve livery as well.
Yeah, I'll give
Can't
that.
go through these liveries as well.
That is
beautiful.
I was getting to that to the end.
Bopton's round. Sorry, cut you off here. Bopton's. He's in a dangerous position here. He is going to be.
Oh, Jesus. Come on, Bopton. Flick spin it, mate. Flick spin it.
Jesus.
Oh, he's taking the scenic route, but there you go. I tell you what, has he got any damage, Housey?
No, I don't think so. It was just lost the back end on traction. Slowly came one of them slow motion spins, but whoa, where he landed.
Hang on a minute, Housey. Timestar's come alive. Timestar has come alive. He's up in the 10th. He's hunting Broken Reptile. Broken Reptile on debut, on the medium, making him work at the moment. I'll tell you what, not for too much longer, mate. Not for too much longer. Very, very wisely using his ERS too. He's got a fair bit of it left, which is great to see. I mean, you do see a lot of guys spend that early doors, and it is curtains from that point on. This regeneration around this track is extremely difficult. As Dino's sneaking away around, and I think Broken Reptile giving the full-time drivers all the respect in the world, and that is what we love to see. Thank you very much, Broken. Awesome debut so far as 2-5 and Fury battle resumed. Housey, he's still within that DRS zone, isn't he? And Johnny M4, whack, fastest lap, 17.7. Where was that all qualifying, Johnny?
Yep, he's the first guy with a penalty there, unfortunately, for Johnny M4.
Oh,
Chase Day making ways. Oh, as I say it, Tab picks up. That could be crucial, ladies and gentlemen. Fans and viewers tuning in. Tab picking up a penalty, so his battle against the championship leader Beans, that could be crucial. Obviously, a long way to go. We see a lot of track limits in qualifying, a lot of mistakes made, so only 5 laps on the board. Anything can happen yet, but it could be crucial come the end. I was just touching there. Chase Day making progress now. He's up 7 spots into 13th. Those soft tyres he's got fitted, doing him justice at the moment.
I'll tell you what,
Not going to last forever though.
He's doing a stellar job, picking his way slowly through the traffic.
Oh, Tab and Beans side by side down into turn 1. Tab making that use of the DRS there. So Beans now got Fury behind him. The 2 Cats, 3rd and 4th. Again, look at Cats, 3rd, 4th, 6th and 7th.
That is why they have won this side of the division. That is why They have done an amazing job. Just consistent, aren't they? Very, very, very consistent is this Cat F1 team in this Aussie division, and doing a stunning job. Rip the Beans, there he is there in P3, and absolutely doing a great job is Tabbed. He's got a time penalty though. He's currently at what, about 0.8 of a second, 0.7 of a second ahead of Rip the Beans at the moment. Fury about the same, 2-5 about the same. So, well, it's anyone's game out of these top 3, top 4, top 5 even. And, well, we're going to expect these soft runners to box. Get rid of them very, very soon. Probably in the next 5 or so laps there, Housey. You can get away with a one-stop around here. If you can stretch your tyres pretty well. You can go aggressive with a soft, medium, soft also. That is another option. So if you're going to do a one-stop, you're probably looking around about, boxing around about 13, 14, 15.
Who's that? We've got a Cat. Oh, that was Brad Tay.
Brad
Did
Tay
he
in the
knock
pit
his
lane.
nose there? I don't know. Yeah, it went yellow though, so I don't know whether he spun and then decided, oh, I'm just going to go in now because I'm basically in the pit lane anyway.
I
No nose for Brad
didn't see
Tay.
a front wing there, Housey, so he looks
No,
okay.
it wasn't.
Oh, there you go, and Suicide 5 making a move around the outside of Ty-Star. Up in a 10th place, he's now chasing Broken Reptile. And I'll tell you what, this boy has got the grit between his teeth. He must be ruining that early mistake from whatever happened at the start there between him and Smakinda. And, well, there you go. Suicide 5 fighting back up in a 10th. Great to see as we'll go back up to the top because Rip the Beans is now behind Fury. And 2-5, he's, oh, look at the Cat Boys are doing a job. The Cat Boys are trying to do a job here on 2-5. Look at Blue Dog. He's trying to catch 2-5. 2-5 ahead. Rip the Beans has dropped behind Fury.
Oh,
and Ty-Star's out.
We've lost Ty-Star.
Oh,
Could be a
dearie me.
safety
That'll be
car.
a full safety car. Where is Scotty? Who's near him?
No, he's well off. He's well off. Here's a safety car. He's well off the track though, just through the start.
There
of the
he is.
fast
There.
session, so
There
probably
he is. There. Whack. And Ty-Star is done.
So this could work out for Brad Tay actually after just pitting on that last lap. I mean, again, Codemasters with their safety cars. You get one car facing the wrong way, no safety car.
Beansy and 2-5. Well, they stack. They double stack. 2-5's going to jump him. He does. 2-5 jumped Beans because Beans had to stack. He was sharing a garage with 2-5, I do believe. Blue Dog there, people. There you go. Look at all the action. You'd be crazy not to pit now. Broken Reptile going the way of the hard Housey. He is appealing to your heartstrings, mate. Yeah. Oh, there you go. How did he know about that? That you love the hard compound, of course, at any track, really, to be fair.
Yeah, I'll take it anywhere. It's all good. Not afraid of it. So, order spiced up. Where did Brad Tay? I was just trying to keep an eye on where Brad Tay popped out. There's a Brad Tay 14th behind. Oh, yeah, look who's behind. He's behind the paddy.
Well, I mean...
So, well and truly in order, although B1 and B2 are swapped round.
They have. B2's having a stunning race.
The burger's upside down today.
He's got a whole heap of lettuce in between there, Housey. And let's just see how this one pans out. Lap 8 of 36, under safety car conditions. Johnny M4 and Milligains, there they are there. They will need to catch the back of the pack. We will probably go around one more time after this one, folks. And there you go. So, long way to play. Tabbed will not need to stop again there, Housey. There you go. He's banking on green running all the way to the end here, mate. And trying to make the most of a bad situation through the hard compound on Housey. And, well, there you go. Very, very different thinking from the lad, of course. Just needs to make amends, needs to catch up. And, well, at the moment, sitting in P2. The man he's got to worry about is sitting in P5. There you go. So, yeah, Zerx is doing his thing in the chat. Much appreciated, Zerx. And, yes, Zerx is the graphics god, as we did touch on before. Yes, absolutely. He brings it.
Yeah. Oh, I started watching it last year. I started watching the year before. We're not show our age, but yeah. Where have you been? That's all I'm going to say. Depends on your age. I might let you off.
Housey is
some of us have been around a long time.
Yeah, oh, come on, Housey. No age reveals, mate. No age reveals. But, well, there you go. So, 2-5, as I did say before. Critical move ahead of Rip the Beans. Rip the Beans on the soft, Fury on the softs. They will need to stop again. So will 2-5. But the longevity of that medium, yes, Ty-Star. You were doing a great job, mate. You were looking very, very good, but those S's, you're not going to be the only one, my friend. You are definitely
definitely
not going to be the only one, mate. As this
Just
one
having
is
a look.
about to fire up any moment now, because Johnny and 4 Crazy Kiwi and Millie are starting to catch the back of this pack now, mate.
Yeah, I was just going to have a quick look at the penalties here. So tapped with 3 seconds in P2. Johnny on 4, 16th place. 6 seconds for him. Milligains running last at the moment in 18th with 3 seconds. We'll have a quick look at these position changes while we've got a brief pause. Biggest gainer, Dino, up 9 at the moment in 2P9. Safety car will be in this lap then. Chasey Dane up 7 as well, doing a good job. Biggest loser is Milligains, down 12 at the moment. So field bunch up into this baseball stadium then. It will be Deezy taking over as the pace setter. It's up to him when he wants to go, of course. We'll not give it away. We'll ride with Tabbed. Mediums versus hards here on the restart.
Tab's got to be careful because he's got Fury behind him sitting on the soft.
Fury on the soft, yeah.
So he has to really be
And
alert.
Deez.
And there you go. DC's gone. DC's gone. DC's gone. And Tab, to tell you what, not too bad of a purchase. Coming out of turn 17 on that cold, hard compound. He's managed to hang with him. He has managed to hang with him. Look at DZ trying to break the toe. And they were tapped. They're all trying to break the toe. And, well, Tabbed caught right back up there. 2-5, ripped the Beans. Beansy caught up as well. Beansy wants to make the most of this soft compound. And, well, let's just see how this one pans out, Housey. A lot of racing yet to go. And, yes, he still will there, dropped us. And, well, 2-5 doing a great job. A bit later on the brakes there, as he can be. And there you go. Macedonian in P7. Blue Dog, P6, and he can see just the front five. He is under the pump, mate. I was about to just say, well, he's sort of almost a cork in the bottle there, House. He's got Macedonian, Darkness Abyss, Dino, all behind him. And look behind them, you've got Broken Reptile, Suicide 5. Oh, Suicide 5 with massive understeer. Massive understeer of the wash of Broken Reptiles, well, rear wing there, Housey. And he's dropped back about 4 or 5 tenths from that. And he will have to make amends. Of course, Brad Tay shaping up on Chasey Dane. No, he tucks out of it. Thinks better of it there, Housey. And rightly so, mate.
Yep, Macedonia then does get past Blue Dog. Up for P6. It's only a matter of time before Brad Tay gets past Chasey, I think. And those soft compound tyres got more purchase at this point in time, as you would expect. So DZ's managed to hold the lead, but Fury's coming. Look at this. He's not going to quite make it, obviously on those soft tyres as well, Fury. So Fury trying to get these laps in while he can. Championship leaders, or the championship battle, Tabbed and Bean still rifling. 3rd and 4th they are at the moment. 5. Can he close in on them? He's just lost a little bit of ground.
Well, Scotty, sorry there, Housey. Scotty makes a move on Broken Reptile up into P11. He's got Suicide 5 for company now. Look at that. The Rothman's in between these two reserve boys. Dino is a little bit further up the road, but he is contending with Darkness Abyss and Blue Dog, who Blue Dog at the moment is a little bit...
Oh, there you go. Beans picks up a penalty too, so that evens the playing field between Tabbed and Beans.
I'll tell you what, that doesn't...
For the moment.
Well, for the moment, doesn't just even it though, Housey. I think it swings it in Tab's favour a little bit. Tab does not need to stop. If we do not have a safety, if we don't need to stop, if we don't have another safety car,
which I think we will.
Well, I mean,
I'm putting it out there.
As long as you are. Macedonian there in 6th. He is hunting 2-5. 2-5. Well, on the medium at the moment. How's he? Drop back a little bit.
Active. Here we go. Beans is going for the move on Tab then. Obviously, soft versus hard, you'd expect it, but could that be a critical pass? Obviously, Tabbed, as you said, Johnny on 4. Another 2 penalties on this lap. One for corner
and he
cut,
got 5 in the pit lane. And what's going on with Milligains? Milligains pit and quit.
Yeah.
Well, that is another penalty going to Milligains' way. Pit and quit is fully against the rules. And, well, he will cop some more license points, and he's right on the cusp of 10 LPs at the moment, so that'll be 10 seconds on the last race. So he'd want to be careful there, Milligains. He's not only doing himself no favours, he's doing his team no favours as well.
Yep, obviously the team's game, that's what it's about here, so penalties will harm your teammates, and depending on who they are, they're not going to be too chuffed about it.
Absolutely. His Darkness Abyss is under the pump from Dino and just invalidated. Copped the
Got a
3-second penalty as Bobden. Oh, who's that in the wall? That is Johnny M4. Is that Johnny M4 in the wall?
Yeah, I think he missed the wall. I'm just double checking, but it was certainly around on exit. I think it's just too much for the right foot. Beans goes fastest lap of the race with 17.4. I will come back to you on Johnny M4. Bear with us, I can't get a decent camera angle. There we go. No, it looks visually like he's not got any damage. Crazy Kiwi past Chasey Dane then. Up for 13. So Kiwi has got their soft tyres on there.
Oh, Brate! Well, he just shot past, didn't he? Look at him!
What a run!
Look at
He's having a look at
Brate!
it.
Holy moly!
Ooh.
Jesus!
Gonna have a good run here out of turn 3. Just compromised a little bit. He had to lift on Kiwi. Kiwi's got the DRS, so does Brate. But Brate, look, he's flying. He's got some speed, does Brate, in that car.
He certainly does, but Chasey Dane's just behind him, Housey, and that is where the pot 4 battle is at between these two. Chasey can see what he's looking at, and well, he knows he just has to hang with him because Chasey has got a bit of a gap on Brate, and same with 2-5. 2-5 just needs to hang with Fury because he's got a 19-point lead. There's only one more Grand Prix left after this one.
Fury has taken the lead.
Yeah, Fury has taken the lead.
Of this one.
He's on the soft zone, mate, and when they box,
he is.
the traffic is going to play a huge part.
Dino then picking up a penalty. Yeah, of course it is. Unless, of course, we get these pitting on the safety car or BSCs. Still a long way to go here. We're not even halfway. Macedonia looking for a move on his teammate 2-5, so 2-5 is going to lose a place here.
Well, I mean, Macedonia, a different strat though, Housey. I mean, soft versus medium, and I think that might have been a little bit of team orders. 2-5, well, Macedonia at the moment a little bit quicker because of that soft compound. 2-5 knowing this, letting him go, and we've got a new follower. That is Butcher, 66. Follower number 296.
What he does for a living?
I don't know. There you go. There are the commands, folks. And get them as well, of course. Yes, our sponsors are there as well. If you want a great deal, click on those links. And they're all there for everybody there, of course. And, well, we're happy just to have them on board as an official partner of this great league. Great league as 2-5. Oh, he's getting a bit suffering through those S sections there, Housey. The wash coming off Macedonian. Macedonian will stop as Suicide 5 picks up a penalty in P10. Let's just have a bit of a refresher course here, folks. Yes, there you go. The top 10 all on 3 seconds. Bopton on 3 seconds. Excuse me, not the top 10. Rip the Beans tabbed 3 seconds. Dino, Darkness, Suicide 5, 3 seconds. Bopton, 3 seconds. Johnny M4 with 9.
Easy having a look at Fury for the lead again here down at turn 1. Think he's going to do it. Sends it up the inside. I was just about to say, I think Fury's softs may just be starting to show some wear.
Oh, DZ's gone mega wide. DZ has gone mega wide. And but there you go. He will have the DRS. I think Mr. Fury Strat is a sitting duck. He has got no DRS. But Beansy doing the ultimate team game. And there you go. So
look how much they put into tab. Just over 4 seconds they put into tab now, these front 3. So front 3 are away. You've got to say DZ does a great
Beansy, another 3 seconds. Beansy, another 3 seconds. That is 6 seconds to his name. Oh, Beansy will be kicking himself. He will be kicking himself. This is not over by a long shot, folks. Like I said before, how many points are between them, Housey? 12? I think it's 12 at the moment.
Between the front 2, yeah, 12.
12 points between Rip the Beans and Tabbed. And Rip the Beans is, I'll tell you what, Housey, he's going wide, he's going deep. And
sector 2, one of the Cadburys is in trouble in the middle.
Darkness Abyss.
Yep, that is a doozy part of the track to be in trouble because you just, if you're in traffic, it's hope and pray time, isn't it?
Absolutely, mate.
It really is.
Absolutely. Gaps are starting to stabilise a little bit now. The boys are starting to settle into their rhythm as Fury does take the lead. These boys are playing funny buggers. They're just helping each other along at this stage of the Grand Prix, Housey. Now, I think the Cat Boys, those two Cat Boys at the top, I'll tell you what, they...
Tab.
Well, Tab's on that hard compound. Tab's going to feel the pain for the first probably 10 laps or so on that hard compound. There's just no purchase. It is a very, very slow tyre. But where it's going to come into play here, Housey, I think, is when the soft runners box. and that is what Tab is going to be relying on. As long as he's within touching distance, he should be okay, because the soft runners, well, they're going to have to throw a set of mediums on. I don't think the softs will
Oh, Fury picks up a penalty.
well,
Sorry,
that changes everything.
There,
That changes
penalty,
everything.
yeah.
So, well, as it stands now, Macedonian, Sandeezy, and 2-5 will all be on the podium.
Yep. I was just checking that gap to the leader. Just having a look at Tab. So Tab's currently about 7 seconds off the leader. Obviously, we expect the leader in Fury having to box again, as well as Beans and Macedonian. So I'm just going to keep half an eye on that as we go forward.
Oh, Bupton's out!
We've got
Bupton's out! He's in a wall! Of course! He's in a wall!
Of course he's in a wall.
Oh, poor
glad you
Bupton.
said that.
I'm sorry, Bupton, but that is a safety car. That is a full course yellow.
There you go.
And Bupton
So
has
I called
another
it.
wall to his name.
Yep, and another DNF to his name. And whilst we're on DNFs, then we might as well just touch. Bopton is going to take the crown for the most DNFs
And
this
the wooden
season
spoon,
in this side of the division.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, yeah, Bopton with, I think that's his 10th now, I think, of the season. So, not the best of seasons for
Just
Bopton.
have a look
And,
at the poor oily boys. Bopton, Millie, Tystar, all out of this Grand Prix. Poor Callum Tyler is licking his wounds at the moment. And, of course, Callum, being a European driver, being an oily boy himself, Mr. Texaco. And, well. Let's just hope that they have a bit more luck than what this Aussie side have had. To the Aussie division's credit, they have come back, and they were monumentally 5th place, weren't they, Housey, for the bulk of the season. But this week was the first time they managed to pull themselves out of 5th position into 4th. But, well, look at the Rothmans boys, all going to be scoring points. While there's 3 of them at the moment scoring points, there will be only, at the moment, 1 Texaco scoring points. So, wow.
Yep, that has been a bit of a feature. I mean, if you look at the team's statistics, 25 going into this round, 25 DNFs for Texaco this season in this side of the division. I mean, it's hard to argue or to, to do anything with that when you're 25. I mean, you're never going to win the championship.
Chasey Dane's got a decision to make here. Does he box or does he stay out?
Where is the Chasey?
He's gonna box.
Yeah, he's gonna box.
Oof, interesting. Very, very interesting. Where is Brad Tay? Brad Tay will need to stop again. How many laps are left, Housey? Jesus, 19 laps left. Yes, of course, under safety car, but I'll tell you what, you're not going to stretch these softs. Well, then again, we have seen it in the past. Drivers stretch soft compound at the final stint. Yeah, probably good 16 laps or so. Brad Tay's going to be trying to do the same. But in all that kerfuffle, Dino, P1.
Well done. Yeah, Dino, as you said, touched on earlier in the qualifying, having a really good drive since he's come in, to be fair. I've been very impressed with Dino's form. Generally, most weeks, he's definitely there or thereabouts, at top 10. Been doing some good driving this season. Very impressive.
Absolutely.
So we are under safety car. Who we got there? Daisy Macedonian, Broken Reptile, Brad Tate, all putting on fresh sets of soft. We've got Blue Dog stuck on a fresh set of hards. Johnny, of course, staying with the hards that he was on. Obviously, Tab getting rid of those hards then that he was on, back to the medium. And he's just gone past Macedonia, actually. That was pretty strange. Passing Macedonian under the safety car. So I don't know whether that was just I picked up a little bit late, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not too sure there, mate. And yeah, just before
I wasn't too sure.
Let's have a look in the chat, of course. There's a few boys. Yeah, Callum Tyler, good job, Cal. No curse at all there, Rifle. That only happens if you're in the commentary box, my friend. And we do it quite regularly. We do apologise. The multiplayer cars are exactly the same as the F1 2021 cars. Exactly the same. There is no difference. Everything is set to equal. There is no favouritism over any car out there on the grid. It is all equal, and it's exactly the same with the real stuff as well on the game. Broken Reptile, very, very slow there on that start-finish straight. I reckon we're going to get racing here, Housey, very, very soon, mate. They'll go around this one more time, and we will get cracking again. And, well, absolutely, yes, spot on, Rifle, yes. What part of the world are you from, Rifle? Just answer that in the chat, so we can sort of get an idea where you're from if you're in Oceania lad, if you're a European lad, and well, yeah, just let us know, mate.
Yeah, so we'll see
Aussie.
whether we get going. Yeah.
He's an Aussie.
Boys from Austria, one of the two.
Yeah. Another free on here. Well, depending on his family background there, Droft. I mean, anyway, let's not go into politics.
Wait, yeah, safety car is going to be, I was just about to say, we'll wait and see whether we've got another lap or not, but not being the case, so we're going to get, excuse me, going this time round. Dino will be the one.
Dino's going to lead the pack here, mate. Dino is going to lead the pack here, mate, and...
The bloodline from the Dino then, he is the one.
I'll tell you what, him and Chasey, the only Old Spices, well, on the grid at the moment. Yes, Tactical and Numbnuts dropping out. Well, Tactical family issues, Numbnuts. Well, don't know what happened with him. There you go. Mr. Fury Strat is on the hunt. Look at him, look at him, look at him. And Dino is gone. Dino has gone.
Easy's had a good jump here.
Of course, yeah, on that
100%.
soft compound, on that soft compound. He can brake later, he can pick the throttle up, but look at Fury. Oof, straight line speed.
Yeah, he's picking up the slipstream from Dino, though. Fury, that aided him. Tabbed up, then getting past. Oh, Beans and Tabbed were touching through turn 2.
Beans gets another one. Yeah, that's 9 seconds.
That was, oh, I don't know. That one might go. Because that was side by side, Tabbed and Beansy. There was a little bit of contact. I'll leave that to a steward's room. We do have stewards here in this league for both sides of the divisions.
Sandeezy finally gets by Dino, and he's going to stretch. Yep. He is going to stretch. He's going to use Dino as a bit of a, well, a cork in the bottle, mate. And he is going to try to make the most of this soft compound. I expect to see Sandeezy win it or bin it at this point, mate.
Another one.
Oh, Jesus, what's going on with these penalties? Tabbed with 6, Beansy with 9, and he's critically ahead of him on track as well. So that's going to play. Oh, Tabbed's going to move. Bit of a touch, him and Fury Strat. And there you go, side by side into the last corner.
Yeah,
this is dangerous, this is dangerous. There you go.
Oh,
Macedonian does not miss a trick.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Thank you, boys. He will take that 4th position. And you can live to fight another day. Great job. Oh, Fury. Fury's gone defensive. He's trying to push Macedonian to the right. Macedonian's going to break later. Use the soft compound. Use the soft compound. Oh, they're side by side. They've touched. Oh, this is great wheel-to-wheel racing. The respect out there on track is there for everyone to be seen. And great stuff from Macedonian. Tabbed. Oh, for Tabbed. He's just going to stay ahead of Beans. But, yeah, Beans is there.
He's going to have the outside for this. Inside for the next one. Where's Tabbed? Oh, it's going to be close. A little bit of contact again between the two championship rivals. Tabbed going to have to give way.
Oh, look at 2-5. Well. Oh, look at this one. Heat up. Look at it. Heat up.
What a restart. This is gloves off now. I think the penny's finally dropped. It is the battle royale.
It absolutely is. And Rifle, yes, on the Aussie side, a lot of them use wheel. Only a handful of them use controller. I think it's a bit opposite in the European side. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure exactly who's on wheel there and who's on controller. I know a fair few of them are on controller, but there he is there. Controller is harder to pick up. Yes, easier to master. Wheel is easy to pick up, but harder to master. Yeah, it's probably well said there, Zerks. Probably well said, my friend. As, well, Dino and Fury do battle. Fury gets by Dino. And Dino from leading the restart. Look at Sandeezy. 5 seconds. 5.1 seconds. Yeah, he's on 13 lap old.
Forget Deezy. Forget Deezy for a minute. He's just checking out. Obviously, does have those soft tyres fitted, so we'll see what he can do in terms of can he get him to the end. Brate and Darkness having a little bit of a ring-a-ding-ding for 13 at the moment. Darkness getting the better of that one. Gaps all still close. Look at the gaps pretty much all the way down from Fury. Dino could be that cork at the moment now. 13 lap old mediums. Got 4 lap old soft runner of Macedonian chasing hard.
Howsy, we're going to have to start thinking about driver of the day very, very soon. And yes, we are on lap 22 of 26. Sandeezy currently this one. Johnny M4 with another penalty. And there you go. So, oh, look at the battle. Look at the battle here between Beansy, Macedonian, Tab 2-5. Well, we look at it all going off in front of him. Dino, wow, look at Dino drop back as well. Macedonian's going to make a move here. He certainly is. He certainly is. And I reckon he's going to get it done. Macedonian is going to slot into third position. Dino goes defensive, but that's not going to matter. He gets it done well before turn one. And Macedonian up into third place.
Yep, Macedonian flying today. It does have those soft tyres on though, obviously. Had them on a few times on the stints here in this one. So, Blue Dog not doing too bad at 8 on those hards, but coming under pressure.
Oh, Rip the Beans and Dino. Sorry there, Housey. Sorry there, Housey. What a move by Rip the Beans and gets by Dino. I tell you what, Dino is struggling because Tabbed is there. Oh, Dino's lost it. Oh, Dino's lost it. He's lost it. He's lost it. And that's collected Tabbed. That has collected Tabbed. Oh, dearie me. Oh, that is a safety car.
It is a safety car. Tab needs to get moving, otherwise he's going to get disqualified here. Move, Tabbed. Move. Come on. Move. Move the car. He's still. Has he got a back wheel? Yeah, I think he's. Yeah, there we go.
He's disqualified.
Yeah. Yep. That's a spit the dummy right there and then. Because there was 4 wheels on the wagon. That. I didn't want to bring it up earlier, but I was wondering, to be fair, whether what would happen. Obviously, the battle for the title. Are these other boys going to get in the mix, or are they just going to?
As said by the Newportonian, that's all she wrote, my friend. I would.
Yep.
I would say that it's done and dusted.
Well, with Tab throwing in the towel there, I would say just as well. That's probably pot 1 and the Drivers' Championship done. Obviously, still a way to go here. Rip the Beans could quite easily put it into a wall too. Let's not forget, obviously, there's still Silverstone to come as well. Anything can happen there. Oof. Again, Beans could crash out there. So, depends where Beans finishes here. He's looking good at the moment.
That's right, Droff. He needs 14 points at the moment.
Yeah, so he's good. What is 14th? 14th is down to, where is 14th point? 7th.
There you go, but he's got the, yeah.
So he just needs a top 7. He needs a top 7, which is, again, likely, but anything can happen.
Well,
we
look
keep
at
saying
that.
it.
Peas and beans, beans and peas. There'd be something in the water there in Tincat.
The vegetable patch is rife.
Is there? Well, I mean, the vegetable patch is, well, half of it anyway. He's cheering on his compatriot. And there he is there. We've got a new follower. Well, there we go. Miller forgot password. There you go. Well, you've got to write these things down, my friend. But yes, welcome to the stream. Your follower 296. 296. This is Formula 4 Racing. This is the Aussie division. And we are at the penultimate round. We've just had some mid three-quarter race drama with, Dino getting it all wrong, collecting Tabbed, who's chasing Rip the Beans in the championship. And, there you go. Out of this race, those two went. And there you go. Who was that on the side there? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what I'm looking at. But there you go. Suicide 5, a great showing on return to him. Up into P5 at the moment, Housey. Little bit to play. Yeah. Doing a great job. 2-5 up in a third. And he is just doing what he needs to do. I tell you what, Housey. 2-5 can win this. Well, I did. Did I say Jerry 2-5 or DZ? We're throwing predictions in race conditions, and that is something we don't do. But there you go. There you go. Well, there it goes. I'm just saying it. He can win this. I'm not saying he's going to, but he can.
Well, he's got. If he stays clean, he's got a chance.
Blue Dog. Blue Dog can get on the podium as well.
No. Because look at these tires.
Is that the family love coming into play there, Housey?
The family love, yeah. Otherwise, I'll get ripped by Zerks again for showing favouritism to the man that's got the most places gained in the complete league anywhere. 111 places. Not too shabby for an old ginger geezer.
Yeah, not too bad for the, no age reveals.
But look at this. Look at
the elder statesman of the grid.
He is. Sandizi down, all pitted for the soft. So those front 5,
Yeah,
I think they are going to be in a little bit of trouble here.
I think so
Because
too,
those
mate.
softs are going to go to the end. Especially Blue. That's what I was getting to with that one. Blue on the hards here. I mean, he's going to struggle against the rest of the field being on softs. Fresh ones at that. And
Please.
even 2-5, obviously.
That's Deezy's brother. Yeah, Deezy's gonna win this race. Oh, Beatty! Beatty to the wall!
What?
Was that Beatty or was that Blue? Who was that? That was Fury!
It's Fury. It's Fury.
I thought it
Fury.
was Beatty! Holy shit! Oh, well,
Fury drops from first to pretty much last then.
The Sandeezy's
Anything
brother.
can happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Sandeezy's brother wants us to curse his older brother, and yes, of course, of Sando. Yeah, he's gonna
Not
win it,
gonna
mate.
happen.
Sandeezy's gonna win it. There you go, mate. Hopefully that works for you. And 2-5 out on track. Yes, he's in at the moment a net P1. A net P1 there, Housey, and doing a stellar job. Blue Dog.
Oh, it becomes easy.
Oh, there's Deezy. There's
Deezy's
Deezy. Him and Blue
on the
Dog side
move.
by side, and well, on the soft compound. And he'll get that job done. 2-5 will not make it easy, I don't think, Housey. I don't think he will. Sandeezy's got a bit of a job to do, but he's on that soft. And
Got plenty luck to do it. No problem at all.
oh,
Easy looking
suicide
good. Oh, he
five!
got suicide!
He's out! Suicide
Whoa!
five's out! Oh, dearie me! And that's him done. That's the yellow flag. That's a virtual. That's a safety car. That's a safety car. That's a
Yeah,
safety
Blue Dog
car.
needs to pit here. So does Beans and 2-5, surely. I don't know if they're going to, but I'd be mad not to.
Oh, hang on a minute. We just got to acknowledge a bitch here. Oh, well done. Well done. Walker, 100, 200 bits. I'll tell you what, put his hand in the pocket. Better than some. Better than some that just, just like to chat in the chat, which is fine. Looking at you, Zerks. Put your hand in, mate. Anyway, we'll move on. We'll move on as, well, we are under safety car here. Yeah, bad luck, Suicide 5. Bad luck, mate. You were looking very, very good out there. Cold Tires done you in there, my friend. And around she went. Just caught the very back end of that. But stellar return. Very, very good indeed, mate. We are under safety car. Oh, look at him. Look at
Yeah,
him.
Johnny has 4.
Johnny missed the Fury straight after that, well, restart last time. Oof, P12, Housey. P12, and then Walker doing 45 bits again. Woof, awesome. And loving your stuff. You can't buy our friendship. You're a good lad, Walker. Love your support. Yes, absolutely brilliant stuff from you, mate. Putting your hand in. We do appreciate all the support we get, folks. Of course, goes to our champions. Yes, they get real-life trophies in the Aussie division and the European division. Not too sure if they're going to do something different this season, but the Aussie boys, yes, definitely get the overall champion. It definitely does get a Drivers' Championship, not a virtual one. A real one, and that is what helps us out, of course. Yes, thank you very much. Walker again. Wow. Walker into 200. Woo-hoo. Loving it, Walker. Loving it. I've got the audio on too there, Zerks. It's not that loud, mate. It is not that loud. So yeah, I've checked all the audio. She's all good, mate. She's all good.
Right, so let's get back to the action here for a second. Penalties then, let's just run through these penalties while we're still under safety car. So Beans has 9 seconds in the lead. Brad Taylor had 3 seconds down in 8th place. Darkness has 3 seconds in 10th place. Fury's got 3 seconds in 11th. Johnny M4, 15 seconds in 13th place. Let's have a quick look at position change. So Scotty and Chasey Dane, the 2 biggest movers. Scotty up 10 positions into P5. Chasey Dane up 11 positions into P9. Biggest loser, obviously Fury after that restart last time round, on the last restart, losing it on the exit of the final corner under traction. Tricky exit. Can't be lying if I said I haven't done that myself. I've done it plenty of times. So, price you pay sometimes. Again, that's the difference. But Fury has now got, what has he put on? He has put on fresh softs, hasn't he? Yes, so up to 11th now after a few of the other guys pitted as well. So Fury back up to 11th. Safety car is in this lap. We're going to have, what we're talking, 6, 7, 8 lap dash.
Yeah, I don't.
Lap dash.
Wow, it's all buggered up here, Zerks. I do apologise, mate. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's done all that. I'm not too sure, mate. But I'm going to sort that out now. Turn that down a little bit, and hopefully that sorts it out, mate. Hopefully that sorts it out. Someone's bug. I don't know what's going on with these settings here. But there you go. I do apologise, Zerks. Yes, it was a bit loud. Was a little bit loud, but I think I have fixed it. I'll leave it with you, Housey. Let me just check it in the background.
All good. We're going to get this one back underway then. Beans is gone. Deasy then past 2.5 on the main straight, or trying to. The whole plethora of cars behind him. This is going to get fruity down into turn 1. Oh, Macedonia around the outside. Blue Dog 2.5 there. Macedonia definitely up. Scotty looking for a move as well. Can't quite get it done though. Deasy into second place. Chasing Beans. Beans has got a little bit of a gap, but that's going to come back to Deasy. Scotty gets a penalty then. We'll worry about that towards the end. Darkness a penalty too. We're looking at 2.5 here then. So 2.5's just dropped a bit. Got about a second back off of Deasy here.
Well, I think I have just fixed those audios. No complaints from nobody. I do apologise for cutting you off there, Housey. They have all been fixed. No complaints for anyone. Anyone who complains from now on, it needs a box of Kleenexes. Because Sandeezy ripped the beans. I do apologise, Housey. I do apologise. I've been watching what is going on in the background. Deasy back ahead. 2.5 doing a stellar job, and so is Blue Dog. But look at the gaggle of cars behind them. Absolutely stunning it. Absolutely stunning, and I think Macedonia's going to make a move on Blue Dog. He certainly is, Housey. Is the job done? Not just yet. Look at the straight line speed Blue Dog's got. So he's going to have to wait.
From Scotty. Scotty's coming up the inside of him. It's going to be 3 wide into turn 1 if they're not careful. Scotty needs to be careful on his braking here. Oh, Macedonia just gives him enough space. Just. Fury, though, up to 7th. Fury's had a good lap here on the restart. Very, very good. Welcome Reptile looking for a move on Chasey Lane of Darkness as well. Chasey got an issue. Chasey backed out with that one in the braking zone into turn 4. I don't think he's got an issue, but we'll pick it up. Scotty then past Blue Dog, so Blue Dog's starting to drop on those hards. And there goes Fury as well. He's let Fury go. So team orders there from the Cat Boys. No problem at all. Blue Dog lets his teammate go, and again, probably just goes to show the level of mentality between these Cat Boys. They don't even need the team radio. They know the score. Beautiful driving once again from the Cat Boys this week. Oh, there's a bit of a late lunge from Darkness in the stadium section on Brad Tay. Brad Tay not having any of it. This is a good battle overnight. We've got 5 laps to go then. Crazy Kiwi and Blue Dog going side by side down the main straight. Blue Dog has got some good speed on that car though. It's surprising. But when it gets to the corners, can't fight with Kiwi on those soft tyres. So
I'll tell you what, Brad Tay got by Darkness. Darkness has gone wide. Johnny M4 takes that spot. Johnny M4 takes that spot, but he's lapped, of course. He certainly is. I got excited there, Housey. And I'll tell you what, Johnny M4 is... well, he's having a good look here.
Yeah, Johnny M4 just unfortunately out of sync with the rest of them here, but props to Johnny for keep going. His race has been pretty bad all the way from get-go, to be honest with you, but he's stuck with it. Points all the way down. All you need to do is finish in this league. In Formula 4, we give points all the way down.
We've got a new follower there, Housey. Mr. Magusi. 298. 298. Blue Dog, Brad Tate, B1, B2. Just swapping positions. And there you go, 8th and 9th respectively. Where's Chasey Dane? We need the Paddy in there. We need the Paddy in there, Housey. Darkness Abyss. Well, he's fired up too. He has fired up as well. But look at the straight line speed Blue Dog has got. It is phenomenal.
Yeah, he's got some speed. I don't know where he's got it from, but he's definitely got some straight line speed. He should have boxed and put some softs on. I think he's done himself a little bit of disjustice as Blue Dog, staying with those hards. Fair play to him though. I think he's going to struggle. I think he's going to be probably 12th over the line here. Mind you, he's got no penalty, so typically clean is Blue Dog. Darkness having a look up the inside. He's going to tag him. He does. Blue Dog holds onto it though. Darkness looking for the switcheroo. He's going to have it done. Good driving from Blue Dog, but he can't. He just can't do anything with those hard tyres.
Nah, he's a sitting duck, mate, especially with the soft compounds. That's probably a bad choice. I think you got it spot on there, Housey, with that last safety car. He should have boxed, got rid of that hard compound, and there you go, Darkness Abyss, whack! Another 3 seconds. Let's turn this penalties around. Oh, Darkness Abyss, 9 seconds, Housey. Rip the beans with 12. Rip the beans with 12. Woof.
I'm just having a look actually, because obviously 2-5 sitting pretty at the moment. With obviously Deezy's long gone. Deezy's going to take this one unless there's an issue. 2-5 is going to jump to second. Then I'm just looking at how far Blue Dog is back here, to be fair, from the leader. So he's down in 10th, 12 seconds back.
There is Blue Dog getting passed by Broken Reptile up into P10 on debut. Great job. We'll go back up to the top because Scotty, over the last couple of laps, has really been closing in on these two Capri boys. He is the lead Rothmans driver, doing a very good job at the moment. And Macedonian, well,
driver of the day.
Driver of the day. Jesus, I forgot.
Safety cars and that. Yeah, you better do that.
We'll decide that one. It's too short of a time. It's lap 36, lap 33, 36. Yeah, we'll do it afterwards.
Okay. Well, we pretty much know where it's going to go, I would imagine, between us anyway.
Yeah, I think so, mate.
Viewers not too far wrong with us normally, so... Oh, Kiwi's out!
That will not be a safety car. That will not be a safety car. I don't think that will be a safety car.
Surely.
It's way too late. Yeah, he's by himself. That won't even be a VSC. We will stay under green. And that is the Rothmans out. P12 gone. Well, look at all these DNFs. Tell you what, boys, this track, it does do it. It does do it. And
Blue Dog's going to love that though. Kiwi's only 6 points back from Blue Dog over P6 in the Drivers' Championship. Kiwi throwing that one away. Could be hard. Darkness pitting there, actually. So I don't know if Darkness was caught up in that somewhere along the line, or whether Darkness is just having a crack at the fastest lap, obviously, and the point that goes long.
Oh, Scotty got by 2-5. Scotty is now looking at Macedonian and just paying a bit of respects to the chat. No Andenge next season there, Housey. Oof. Wow.
I can't confirm that. I have spoke to him in the week, actually. I have actually spoke to him and made sure he's alive. He was held hostage by his owner recognition last week, but yeah, I had to give him a little bit of a shout and say what the... Excuse me. What's been going on? It's very out of sorts as Andenge this season, to be fair. But we'll worry about that one later. We've got 2 laps left of this Australian side. We'll worry about those European boys when we get to it later on. Or
how's he? Xerxes, we're not revealing that just yet, mate. Commentators' wishes. Anyway, ignore that comment.
We're just not speaking about it.
We're not speaking about it. Not until the last round. We move on.
There's more important things happening. There's cars on track. We've still got 12 of them left.
Yeah, we certainly do.
Scotty looking for a move.
He certainly is.
Up into P3.
Great job there by Scotty.
Yeah, he's had some pace, Scotty, today. I've been keeping half an eye on him through this race. He had a great start. Well, poor qualifying. Great start. Then had to pit and was brought back down, but he's fought back up to 3rd. I mean, fair play to the lad. What is the penalty situation looking like here? He's only got 3 seconds. Obviously, Beans, he's got those 12. Oh, ouch.
Beansy got 12. Beansy is fully off the podium.
7th, isn't he?
Yeah.
7th, we said he's got to go. I think he could be in trouble here.
Let's have a look at the leader. Let's have a look at this leader. Where is he going to drop out? He's got 12 seconds.
He's going to be...
8th.
8th, yeah.
At the moment, he will be 8th.
This could carry on.
Well, I mean, I mean, we say that as commentators, but, I mean, Young fella should have kept going, mate. He should have kept going. Would have made the job a bit easier come the last round and not rely on this. I mean, he's probably kissed it goodbye anyway, but, well, there you go. There you go. Scotty doing great things here. We are on lap 35 of 36. 36 of 36. Sandeezy leading this one and, well, doing a great job. He should take the checker flag here. Rip the beans in, hop his shoot in P2, but a monumental amount of penalties. He will fail to finish on the podium. Scotty there in P3. Macedonian P4. 2-5 will be the main beneficiary here come this checkered flag house. It'd be very interesting to see where they all pan out as Darkness Abyss gets another time penalty.
Yep, well, I'll tell you that obviously 2-5, Broken Reptile, Chasey, Darkness, Blue Dog, they're all going to make some positions here over the line. They really are. It's going to be a changeable result over the line, then we are on the last lap. DZ got this one well and truly in the bag.
Well, how many seconds does Fury have? Let's have a quick look.
Fury has 6, mate. 6. Brad Tay with 3. Darkness 12. Johnny M4 18. DZ just got a 3-second penalty. Not that it's going to matter.
No, it's not going to matter.
But it's not going to matter. Here we go then. Action-packed race. Full of safety cars.
Well, I'll tell you what a great Grand Prix from Sandeezy. Sandeezy's going to win here. Mexico City, great job from Sandeezy. Beansy will take the line in P2. Scotty will jump him. He will jump him. Let's just see this one. We're not going to call it as it happens. There's a little bit to play out. Oh, 2-5s on the podium. Beansy's down to 5th at the moment. He will stay 5th. Fury's strat.
Chasey and Blue. Where did Chasey and Blue go?
Look how much Fury's dropping. Fury's dropping down to P9. Fury will stay P9. Well,
Wow. Blue Dog didn't jump as much as I thought then, to be fair. Thought he might have got a little bit higher than that then, so ladies and gentlemen, that is that. Whew. Another round done. So where did Beansy get in the end? I didn't spot it. Where did Beansy get over the line? Was he in that top 7?
Well, the game has given the driver of the day to Scotty. 2-5 wins pot 2. As let's just have a look at this. Sandeezy with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 1 minute 16.6. As we wait for this to roll over from our stewards. Yes, Scotty P2. What a great job he did. And Millark 345 is acknowledging that. Must be a Scotty fan. And yes, he's done a great job from 15th on the grid. And we'll just go to the bottom for the stewards, just to get these timing screens all done and dusted. We're going to go on a brief pause, folks. We're going to get these drivers in for an interview. And yes, we will be back with you in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. We are certainly back. We've got our drivers in the commentary box. Might as well start with our third place man here, Housey. Woof. Pot two. Is it confirmed, Housey? Is it confirmed? I don't think it is.
Well, there was Fury. Fury was down in 9th. So there was 19 points between it.
Oh, it's bloody close. It's bloody close. I think it's done and dusted. But we're not going to officially confirm it just yet. But 2-5, the Mamba, P3. Great drive from you there, my friend. And absolutely stunning, mate. Now, talk us through it, mate. There were some sweaty moments out there, mate.
Yeah, no, it definitely was sweaty, and just minimal practice, just work commitments, stuff like that. And I didn't think pens would be too much of an issue, but then everybody started racking them up. So I had I finished the race with 2 warnings, but yeah, I didn't think it'd be that big of an issue. But when I started seeing a few people getting them, I dialed it back and just started focusing on just trying not to get so many warnings.
That's exactly right there, Mamba. I'll tell you what, mate. I tell you what, pot 2. There's got to be one hand firmly on it by now, if you haven't claimed it already. Not official just yet, but another great drive from you. I tell you what, those last couple of races, a little bit missing, but you found some form again, mate. And welcome back to the commentary box. The Mamba P3. Congratulations, mate.
Cheers, boys, and well done to the other two boys.
No dramas. We're going to get to them in just a moment. Oh, we might as well get to them now. We start off with Scotty. Oh, Scotty. There's a bit of an argument between, well, not an argument, but a bit of a discussion between who we were going to give driver of the day to. And we do love a clean skin. Unfortunately, 15th to 2nd from you. Stunning drive, mate, yet again. And I tell you what, mate, you've continued to impress since you've come into the fold. Congratulations on another great drive and the lead Rothmans driver on the grid. Awesome job, mate. Well done.
Thanks, mate. Considering that I bottled it in quali and then front wing damage at lap 1, if you told me P2 by the end, definitely would have taken it. So it's just one of those tracks, Monaco. You can easily lose it in it, and with penalties around here, it was just sort of, all right, got damaged, let's just keep it on track. Try and not get pens, and we'll slowly fight our way through. And then, yeah, just safety car catching up, just making sure we're on the right strategy, and found ourselves in that top 5 by the end. Obviously got a bit unlucky with that safety car restart at the end, lost placements. Sort of stayed with him, and then managed to get past him second last lap, and then hold, and then we did manage to get the 3-second gap to 2.5. So very happy about it.
Quality, mate. Quality effort from you, mate. And it's been awesome to watch you go about your business, of course. The last round of the competition, well, of the season, I should say, is next week. We're at Silverstone, and what are your thoughts there, my friend?
I do like Silverstone, so I've had some results there in the past.
Bit of a smoky, Scotty. Bit of a smoky, mate.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it, and let's see if I can finish this off on the night.
Awesome, mate. Great drive from you. Scotty, everybody, P2, great drive, mate. Well done.
All right, thanks.
All right. Well, there must be said about this, man. I'll tell you what, Housey, every time he jumps in the grid, he's always up there and thereabouts. I think he hasn't won every single one. The last time he was out there, I think he came 3rd, but this time, no. His younger brother was in the chat wanting me to put a commentary curse on him. And, I did my best for you, Sando, but it didn't work. Too much class. Sandeezy, great job, great win. Wow, mate, awesome job. Talk us through it, mate.
Yeah, it's never easy, especially when there's 4 safety cars and you've gone to the same tyre confound at the first one. It put me out of position, and then another one comes out again when you don't want it because I'm already clear out in front, and then I get dragged back into the pack and I've got to overtake more people on track. I'd rather just do it out on my own, doing quali lap after quali lap. It was a bit of fun, those restarts, and luckily everyone that I was around today on track was really respectful, so kudos to everyone. Just a pleasure to drive again, and just a nice little keep my hands warm before my final big dance on the game Thursday night.
Well, that's it, mate. Very, very good from you. And, well, another stunning job, mate. But, well, congratulations, Sandeezy. And, well, nothing more to be said, mate. The lad is a gun. And, well, leading this one and, well, pretty much from go to woe, apart from those few safety cars. But nevertheless, P1, awesome result. Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
All right. Well, howsy. We're going to move to our driver of the day. Well. Broken Reptile on debut has taken it out there, mate. A clean skin, an absolute clean skin, no penalties. And, well, he wins it in the end. Congratulations, Broken Reptile. What a debut, and welcome to the league, mate.
Thank you, appreciate it. It was a pretty interesting race, that's for sure. Lots of safety cars. I felt I could have finished a little bit higher. I was getting a little bit held up in the last 2 laps, but that's racing. It is what it is. Other than that, it was really good. I enjoyed it, so happy to be a part of it and hopefully get a full-time seat next season.
Well, that's it, mate. You know where the sign-ups are. You put your hand up and we'll sort that one out for you, mate. But, well,
Yes,
nevertheless, mate, well, I'll tell you what, on debut, I did forget to tell you in the Discord that everyone gets a lap. And, we did jump on you in Q1 just to give the viewers a bit of a sneak peek. We do that to all our debutantes. And, well, I mean, as soon as I seen you attack that track, I knew you were in good hands, mate. We were in good hands, Housey. Found another little gem here in Broken Reptile. On debut, takes out the driver of the day on a grid like that. Congratulations, mate. And looking forward to seeing more of you in the future.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
No problem at all there.
Thank you.
Housey. Another race done and dusted, my friend.
Yep, another one done. That's 3 left to go for us.
Yeah, 3 left to go for us.
course.
Exactly right. Yes, we will be back, of course, folks. There is a European stream in approximately 8 hours, or maybe a bit less, maybe about 7 hours from now.
Approximately way too early in the morning.
Thank you, mate. Way too early. Trust me, it is way too early. And, well, I will be there. I'll be your host. See me skate. With me, as always, will be my trusty steed, Mr. Hello There, Housey. We'll be looking forward to bringing that one to you, as always. But, Housey, you got anything to add before we wrap this one up, mate?
No, just congratulations to those boys that actually finished the race without any penalties. So that's 2-5. Broken Reptile, Chasey Dane, and Blue Dog. Impeccable driving from those lads, to be fair. That's very, very hard to do. So congratulations to them.
Absolutely.
And Cat having another strong finish here. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was all 4 cars, wasn't it? Just double checking that. Yep. All 4 cars. So good stuff from them again.
Well, Housey, they have taken out the Constructors' Championship in this division, of course. But yes, we go off the combined, folks. We go off the combined. And, well, as I did say, we will release all of those in our Twitter. Of course, on our Twitter channel, you can check that one out there. All the commands are there for you to have a bit of a look. Follow. Get our updates as we post them, and has all the information there regarding who are the champions, what's happened at each track, and so on and so forth. So I'll tell you what, Housey, we're going to end this one. We do hope you've enjoyed that one, folks, as we've loved bringing that one to you. But from us, for now, we are Formula 4 Racing. Goodbye.